internet. I'm headed back up to do some more work at the cabin. Got a small load of 12-foot 2x4s for my tall wall. Some of them are already up there, but I didn't have room for all of them last time, so I'm just taking the rest in. Going in by water again this time, doing it the easy way. It's about a 45-minute boat ride. It's way faster and easier than hauling stuff in and down the trail. So if you've seen my other videos, you might notice that Cedar the dog is missing from this one. That's because she just celebrated her 8-month birthday by getting spayed, so she'll be resting comfortably for the next week or two. And the place completely to myself this time. I mentioned on an earlier video that there's an active eagle's nest next to the lake, and on my way by this time I noticed a couple little heads poking out, so I stopped to take some video. I wish I had some better zoom for this, but this is the best I can do today. It was kind of a late afternoon arrival this time, so I'm not even going to get my tools out and do any work until tomorrow. I'm just going to kick back and enjoy the evening this time. So I don't have much of a kitchen right now, and I don't want to spend a lot of time cooking, so I'll show you what I do. I think I mentioned before that my ice fishing shelter right now is serving as the electrical substation for my solar system. I plugged in my 12-volt road oven that's usually in my truck. I just warmed up a pre-made breakfast burrito in there. So, quick and easy way to make a decent breakfast. Throw enough salsa and sour cream on it, it's not too bad, and add an orange thing so I don't catch the scurvy. Have a nice breakfast overlooking my demolition garbage pile. Looking forward to when that's not there anymore. So let me quick throw in my construction disclaimer here. In my last video I showed you where I had made a mistake and framed my gable walls out too far, all the way to the end. Here you can see I've cut it back to where it belongs, just sawzalled the last 4 inches out of there. And finished framing in that wall. Framed my door in kind of funny, because the door that I have from the old cabin is a 32-inch door. I'd really rather have a 36-inch door, but hauling a new door in here when I don't even have a cabin yet isn't exactly a priority. So I just framed it so that if I switch to a 36-inch in the future, I can just cut one stud out and I'll be all good to go. And when I left, everything was level and plumb and square and all that, but when I checked on it when I got back this time, my walls are about a ½ inch off, a little bit of a lean to them. I made sure the floor is still level, the footings haven't shifted or sunk, and just used a rope and my friendly helper, the ratchet strap, to get the walls into the right spot for now. Put up a couple diagonals to hold them there, and it should be good to go. My dinner tonight's a fancy recipe that you can make at home. I took a big pot and threw in a little bit of olive oil and then some baby carrots, let them cook a little. Added some breaded chicken pieces from the local butcher shop. I think they bred the pieces that nobody would buy if they could see them. Let that cook a little, then added some leftover macaroni and cheese that my wife made, and some broccoli and some barbecue sauce and some chopped up onions, and life is good. Life is good overlooking the garbage pile. I'm ready to get some work done tomorrow. So normally when people build walls, they frame them lying down and then stand them up after they're done, but working alone and building a 12-foot wall, that's not really a possibility for me, so I'm having to frame this wall in place. Just started on the left and working my way right. And takes a while, but as you can see, it's going along, it's starting to take shape. Pretty good day for it today. And here I've pretty well made it all the way across. I've got a couple of scabbed in pieces to hold it up, but just ignore those and you can see what it's going to look like. My wood stove is going to go over here on the left, and I'm really looking forward to being able to see the fire and see out the windows during the winter this year. The old cabin just had one little window on this wall, and with log construction you're pretty limited in how many windows you can put in because you lose too much structure if you start cutting out too many logs. So this is going to be great. That's it for this time. So this is going to be my new favorite window. When I get this place done, it's either going to look like it was built by somebody with kind of an artistic flair or somebody who got a killer deal on a whole bunch of windows. And this is going to be my new favorite window. It's 7 foot high. I got a killer deal on it from a local big box store. So I'm able to see the lake and the sky and the night sky and the stars. Trim my tree back a little bit, not too much, and life will be good. That's it for this time. Thanks for watching, and hopefully next time I'll be starting to build a roof.